Hello everyone and welcome to my new channel, Tarot Florida Shine, and this is a reading for Aries, July 2021. This is a general reading for Aries, July 2021, and we are going to cover your general energy, your personality, any news, your health, money, work, and love. This is applicable for your Ascendant, Moon, and Venus if Aries is your Ascendant, Moon, and Venus, or if you are just curious about another Aries person. Welcome to this channel. Thank you in advance for your likes, shares, and subscribes, and for your support. Let's get started with Aries, July 2021. Let's see. What does the universe, special spirit guides, guardian angels have to say to Aries? What do they need to know? What do they need to learn? What do they need to know? Any news, work, career, health, love, in general. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get started with your reading, Aries. All right. I'd like to lay out the cards first, as you all know, and see what we're dealing with and what we're discussing, and then go from there. All right. Okay. Aries, Aries, and Aries. What do we have for Aries? Okay, the first thing that I'm getting are major drastic changes this month in your life taking place by destiny. And there's an inner calling. Yep, definitely an inner calling. There's a lot of movement going on here, and there's going to be some major changes. Just know that this is a channeled reading and incorporated with the tarot. This month I'm doing it a little bit different. I'm just tapping into more of the resources that I have and to see if I can deeply channel and get a little bit more details than last month, okay? So drastic changes this month is what I see. The first line items right out of the gate. Anything that you've done repeatedly in the past, this month you have realized, and there's a knowing that it's not working for you and that there's time for changes. You have kept doing something in the past, of course, repetitive, something that is not brought you to evolution in your own life. And the time has arrived where you've just had an epiphany or an internal light, an internal calling, and or destiny is just choking you up where you need to change things in your life and do things differently than you've done it before in order to evolve, in order to have a new Aries and a new phase of Aries. A lot of it has to do with love. It's a big concern here this month is love. So we'll get more into it as we get into this reading. All right. There's a calling inside to make sudden changes here in inner life. Something that's inside of you, it's like something is telling you. Something inside is telling you something. To take an inventory, to start a new cycle, a new phase of your life. And so attitudes in check, actions in check. What you've done in the past has not worked, so obviously you have to do the complete opposite now and choose a different path, okay? Everything that you've done has not been working, so it's time to change. And has not brought you happiness. And now this is where you have come in and you say, okay, I realize these things. I'm going to leave the ego and the pride behind, and I'm going to work on something better for myself because what I keep repeating is not working. All right. So personality-wise, I see you a bit frustrated in love. Matters of the heart are very focused here this month. Your desire for something solid, something that stems from the heart, something that has more meaning, and what's not working for you. There is some sadness here and disappointment. You do need to make some changes, and these changes will take you a long way, to tell you the truth, about love. And perhaps you feel that you have not found the right person, or the person that you're with is not fulfilling you. Obviously, you're not happy about something here, and the perspective is that you do need to make some changes even within yourself, and you can't change others, so you have to change yourself, right? I see you irritable and nervous. I don't know why. There's some anxiety here to do with love. There's like some changes here. Okay. But Okay, let's get more into the news. Is there's new things coming into your life, and there's a new inspiration that will be brought about. Meeting new people and being out socially in your life needs to start happening now. Like, you really need to get out more often. If you're planning a trip this month, I see you planning a trip actually. It's going to be very good for you. You need to go. You do need to go on this trip. You need to travel and refresh your batteries. It's going to be extremely good for you. Any other type of news? Money and opportunities. There's new work. You've been bored with work for some reason, or some of you have been bored with work. You do have money. You have the influx. There's new clients coming in, or there's new money or money to be made this month. But there's some sort of disappointment or like boredness. I'm getting bored. So I would say it's telling me here that there's new opportunities coming in. There's money influx coming in. There's an advance for you to go to a different city, or travel to a different city, or move to a different city, and that you need to allow your friends and family help you do this transition, because it has something to do with your lifestyle and your work. It's going to make a lot of changes for you, and it's going to be very good for you. There is a change of residence here for some of you, along with a change of job in a different city. Health-wise, what do I see here? There's a lot of nervousness and anxiety, and there's some leg cramps and headaches. Nothing that I see that's of grave concern. Of course, I always say that if there's anything here in bones, there's a lot of bone aches this month. I don't know. Some of you may want to go and check it out and go to the doctor, and it's best to be preventative and instead of reactive. Be proactive and just go have these things checked out, especially if you're having anxiety and lack of sleep or panic attacks due to stress. Okay, maybe you can work on those things and doing yoga, meditating, and doing alternatives and drinking some hot teas. But if it is anything physical, body aches and cramps and pains and headaches, you may want to go to the doctor to have a professional opinion take care of this and make sure that everything is in check. Okay. I don't see anything of big grave news here, so it's all good. As far as work, you're looking for there's a group here. There's looking for work in a different city. You're going to be working in a different city or another town. Your focus is on work and finances as well. It's going to be a very comfortable situation. It's going to be good for you, but it seems like you need a little push, you need a little help. So ask your friends and your family to help you, maybe hand out your resume, perhaps, put in a good word for you at a different employer. But that looks like it's very, very good. For those of you who are not working, I see that you will have a signed contract the 2nd or the 3rd week here. There's definitely a new job offer, and I see you working starting at the month of July, or then the 2nd or the 3rd week, probably the beginning of the 3rd week, you will start to commence work. Okay, so that's the good news. Now, as far as love is concerned, okay, I see that there's a group, a couple that is definitely going to break it off. And there's somebody who's going to be cut off, or communication is going to be cut off with this person, that someone is going to be cut out of your life completely. Now, this is someone that you have been making really hard decision, had a hard decision making this decision. Like, in other words, it wasn't easy for you. Like, this is something that you've been thinking about, but it's going to happen. Like, this month is going to be completely done and finished, and you're not wanting or lingering that on anymore for the month of August. So for those of you that are trying to make some very difficult choices in love seems to be a very strong reading for love for some reason this month. It looks like you're making final plans and decisions with someone this month for sure. Okay, that there's no doubt. And there's a choice between two people or two options here. There is someone that it just causes problems or issues or challenges, or someone who does not support you, reciprocate, or exchange feelings back with you, or doesn't tell you how they feel, or you feel like they don't really like you and you're not sure and you're tired of feeling that insecurity or vulnerability and like, why am I wasting this time with this person when they're not really sharing how they really feel? Yeah, they're cool, they might go out, they smile, they have a good time, they're with you, but there's something missing there on an emotional level, and it feels like that's the portion that you need to really pay attention to, because here it's telling me that you're going to cut the cords with someone that is not making you fulfilled or feeling fulfilled or exchanging feelings with you. And someone who you need to clear the air with, and someone who is not really open to feelings or emotions for some reason. It doesn't mean that they don't like you. It just means that maybe that's just the way they are, and maybe that's not going to make you happy or fulfill you, right? So I would just say that's definitely going to take place. Oh, yeah, definitely. You're cutting you. Okay. There is something else here that I need to discuss. It's not really the best of news here, but this come up. All right. So there is a person, and I'd say a woman. I don't know if it's a friend. I don't know if it's a family member. Could be a lover. I'm getting more like in a friend zone. I don't know. Could be a colleague too, somebody from work. That you are going to be very disappointed. There's going to be some sort of discovery. There's going to be enlightenment here. There's going to be a secret, or you're going to find out that someone is talking smack behind your back, or someone who has been very critical of you, two-faced, cynical, wears masks, and it smiles in front of you, tells you they support you, they're a good friend or a good family member, blah, 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 and behind your back, they're stabbing you continuously, and you're going to hear about it. So this news is going to be very unpleasant. That person, you will be cutting it off from your life completely. You're completely not even going to give them the satisfaction for them to know why you're not hanging out with them anymore, simply because this information is going to come to you that they're talking about you behind your back. They're critical about you and your life and your decisions. They support you in your face, and then behind you, they criticize you. And that person is going to hurt you. And this is going to be a hurtful situation. It is someone close. I just don't know who it is. I'm trying to see if I can get anything else. It's a woman for sure. Listen, we all go through this sometimes. And so just deal with it with diplomacy. Walk away. It's a toxic, very toxic, negative snake in your life, and it needs to be released and be cut off, just like the sickle here. So you need to let it cut that snake out of your life. And it's actually good news in a way, because this energy is, keeping you behind in life, or where you could be socializing and spending your time with someone else and other friends or other people that are going to bring you new beginnings into your life. You're kind of spending time with this person who is very negative, in fact, very jealous, extremely jealous of you. And you're going to find this information out. It's going to come to light this month, and you're going to be very, actually relieved. Sad, yes, perhaps irritated, angry at first, but then relieved, because then you know the truth about this person, and you know that they don't deserve your friendship, your love, your companionship, whatever it is, whoever it is. Okay, so that's the only bad news really that I see this month. I see the news is primarily on drastic changes that you're taking in yourself and your life, and your love life seems to be a primary focus here. There is news coming your way of love. There's choices to be made, and you are going to decide this month for sure. You're deciding whether or not you're sticking around or cutting off a relationship. And for those of you who are dating someone who's not fulfilling you, you're going to also make a decision to go out more often and meet new people and expand your social life. And for those of you who do have a relationship and it's working, I see you going on a trip and a honeymoon, and there's possible engagement. So there is beautiful romance here. For some of you, it's really going to be fulfilling and happy. and a happy month. So as far as love is concerned, let go of control issues. Whoa, I said this before. So you need to really stop controlling the situation and love. Control is not love, guys. So not everything has to go your way, but you have to accept the other person as they are as well in order to love them as they are, with their whole package, whatever package they bring, right? Okay, so I'm going to bring in one more card. Spiritually, I also see here there's a strong, for you to keep the faith. Do not give up in your convictions and your purpose in life. If love is what needs to be mended in your life, then you need to change your ways. And what you've done in the past didn't work and you're aware of it now, then it's going to change, because you're going to be a happy Aries. I see a really good foundation for you to make these changes in July, and so that you transition into August into a better space. Expect miracles. What a beautiful card. Have faith that your prayers have been answered, and they're being answered. Okay, guys? So expect miracles this month. Anything else? Let me see, just to make sure I don't forget anything else challenging. Yeah, just that one person or friend that's going to be disappointing. I do see opportunities for work. I do see a trip, and it needs to be done, that trip, for sure. And romance choices. There's more than one choice in romance. Some are going to be cut off from your life, but it's all because you are making these changes, Aries. So these are really positive changes. In the end, it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. Yeah, even down here you have this woman that the secret is going to be coming to light. So you definitely need to, and it could be someone at work. Now that I look at it a different angle, for some of you it might be a colleague, or someone that you worked with, or someone that is related to your job or works with you, but it's a woman. All right, so overall, I think that you've had a really good, inspiring month. You're making changes for the better. You have a good vibe to you. You have love coming in. There's definitely money coming in. There's jobs coming in. And I do have good news, so that's great. I'm really happy for you, Aries. I really wanted to have a good reading for you, and then we did. And I'm really pleased to hear what we had to see today in these cards and channeling through it. So I want to thank you all for watching this channel. I hope these messages resonate with you. Please take what resonates, what does not. Release it out to the universe. It belongs to a different Aries. And I thank you one more time for your likes, shares, and subscribe, and your support, because you keep this channel going, and it keeps the collective in the world going, and everyone gets these readings, and it's super exciting to do this for everyone. I do this only for love and light, the highest of all good concern only, and I don't take personal readings. So I thank you, Aries, for being here with me, spending this time with me. I hope this reading helps you. And I'll see you guys in August. Enjoy your July. Have fun.